Before we begin, I just want to mention that this is my thoughts and opinions on all of the Sonic Forces information that we have at the moment. The game has not been released yet, and this is my predictions for the game and what I think about the styles of gameplay and the story. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I can't do this alone, even though I am strong. Need something more than me, someone to push me to victory. Yo, what's up everyone? Trademan1 here, and today we're talking about Sonic Forces. Today we're going to be talking about my thoughts over all of the trailers that we got, all the gameplay that we've seen so far, my thoughts on modern Sonic's custom heroes and classic Sonic's gameplay styles, and overall my predictions for the story or how it's going to go down. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this video and let's get into it. Overall, I'm very pumped up for Sonic Forces. I cannot wait for this game. Overall, the game looks good overall. It looks really amazing. The story looks great. I love the gameplay styles, like the boost returning after not being in Boom or not Generations or Lost World. Classic Sonic here is, it's good to see Classic Sonic again in 3D, but I don't know, because it's supposed to be Classic Sonic from Sonic Mania, but we'll have to wait and see more on the story of Classic Sonic. And the custom hero is very interesting. This is something new and original that I was not expecting from Sonic. When I heard that we were getting a custom hero, I was amazed by this, and it looks pretty good. I can't wait to play as the custom hero. Overall, I am excited for Modern Sonic's gameplay style. Modern Sonic is returning with the boost, and even though it's not like Generations boost where you click the rings to power up your boost, it's kind of like Colors where you have to get the whiffs. And overall, I'm kind of iffy about that because I was really hoping for the original boost to return. But at the same time, this seems like it's pretty good because you also after you hit enemies, you get boost energy back. So that's pretty cool that after you still get the boost energy back like you did in Generations after attacking enemies. And overall, I just can't wait to play Boost Sonic. I hope it's a lot of 3D. We've seen from Park Avenue, which is the only Modern Sonic stage that they fully showed off. We've seen this half 3D, half 2D. But after the new trailer, we've seen a lot more 3D gameplay. So this has me excited for all the 3D gameplay that we're going to be playing with Modern Sonic. Overall, I'm really excited to be playing the boosting with Modern Sonic again. I really love the boost and the high speed of Sonic. Modern Sonic and the boost works well together in my opinion. As for Classic Sonic plays exactly like how he did in Sonic Mania, which makes sense because this Classic Sonic is the same Classic Sonic from Sonic Mania. At the end of Sonic Mania, Classic Sonic and the Phantom Ruby get sucked into this portal and are sent to Modern Sonic's dimension. No, this is not the same Classic Sonic that grows up into our current Modern Sonic in Generations. This Classic Sonic is said to be from a whole nother world, a whole nother dimension. So we really don't know what's up with this Classic Sonic. We just know that it went through some of the similar story features that our current Sonic did. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see how Classic Sonic plays in the story. Overall, Classic Sonic again I'm glad to see that it's he's back in full 3D. Full CGI, but overall, Classic Sonic it's Classic Sonic. I'm more excited to play Modern Sonic and the boosting as well, more than Classic Sonic. I really wish that we could have full 3D stages for Modern Sonic and no 2D because with Classic Sonic here, we really don't need Modern Sonic to also have 2D as well. But I guess it makes sense that they have to put some 2D in because all 3D stages would be kind of hard to do. So I understand that. As for the custom hero is the most interesting out of all three gameplay styles because we've seen Modern Sonic's boosting and we've seen Classic Sonic's 2D, but the custom hero is very interesting because it uses this thing called the whips on, and basically it gets the powers of the whips like Modern Sonic did in Sonic Colors, but in a different way. It uses them differently and to its advantage to get through the stages easier. And honestly, I feel like this is a cool concept that they're using with the whips on. The custom hero seems to play a big role in the story because it has a lot of he or she has a lot of interaction with Infinite as well. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see what's their backstory and why is the custom hero here? Why is Infinite here? What is going on with that? And overall, I'm pretty excited for a custom hero stage. I'm more excited for Modern Sonic though, because boosting and all. But yeah, custom hero looks interesting as well. The fourth gameplay function is the tag team stages. And in my opinion, this is a really cool function in the game where you play as both Modern Sonic and the custom hero. This is really interesting because you can switch between the two characters by either boosting or using the whip sign. And my bad guys if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but yeah. Overall, I find this very interesting, especially with the double boost feature because, it's boosting. We're straight up boosting. And it seems that it's going to be all 3D. So that's actually interesting that we're actually going to get some all 3D stages with the tag teams. We also get to see Sonic and Custom Hero fighting against Metal Sonic. And this is interesting because Metal Sonic is way bigger than what Metal Sonic normally looks like. So I can't wait to see what happens with that boss fight and to see what other boss fights will have the two working together. That'll be very interesting. Sadly, Classic Sonic is left out in the tag team stages, but I understand because they're both in 3D, so it makes sense. Classic Sonic is strictly 2D, so yeah. So it does make a lot of sense why that's the reason. Like Sonic and the Resistance have joined forces, the villains have all joined forces as well. Well, Shadow isn't a villain, or Chaos really, but Zavik and Metal Sonic, Eggman, and Infinite. Now I said that the reason why all of these characters are back because they all served under Eggman once, but then they all they learned the truth. They didn't want to serve Eggman no more, but for some reason they're all back under Eggman's command with Infinite, and it seems that they all will have their own reasons why. When you first see it, you think, oh yeah, this is mind control, but nope. Each and every one of these characters have their own reasons what they're fighting for. And it's going to be very interesting to see each and every story, especially since we know that we're going to get DLC in the future. It seems we can piece together why Shadow is fighting for Eggman this time. Because in one of the cutscenes, we see Omega. And Omega is beaten up badly. It looks like he's really beaten up. I'm guessing maybe Omega tries to fight off Infinite. And maybe Shadow's there to save him. But Infinite says the only way you can save him is by joining me. I don't know what can happen with that because, Infinite has some special powers that we really don't know what they are. He uses some type of cubes. We've seen the Phantom Ruby with the whole, traveling through dimensions and time. So I wonder, will Infinite have the power to, go back into time and bring Omega back before he got killed? I don't know what Infinite's, powers are. But, yeah, this is interesting that we see Omega here. And it's he's so beaten up badly, Tails is Sonic, help us, please. I wonder really what's going down. And there's a lot of speculations that Tails might die in this game. And in this scene, I don't know where Sonic is or what's going on, but it seems like maybe they're fighting off Infinite. Now let's talk about Infinite. Infinite seems to be the most amazing villain that we're going to have in any Sonic game. At first, we were all thinking maybe this is Mephiles, but nope, Mephiles is not returning in this game. It is said that Infinite was once good, but he then turned evil. We see that Eggman has put the Phantom Ruby into Infinite's chest, and it appears that Infinite may have a connection with the custom hero. Overall, the reason the Phantom Ruby is in Infinite's chest is because at the end of Sonic Mania, after you defeat the final boss, Super Classic Sonic charges at the Phantom Ruby, ends up hitting it, and the Phantom Ruby uses the Chaos Emeralds to basically send Classic Sonic and the Phantom Ruby through this portal to where they go to the modern universe. So basically, in the modern universe, this is where Eggman finds the Phantom Ruby on Angel Island. And he basically causes something to happen to Angel Island, and that's why Silver comes back. So we got confirmation on why Silver is back in this game to warn Knuckles, apparently. So basically, Silver knew about the Resistance, I'm guessing, in the future. And that's why he went to Knuckles specifically, so that Knuckles could form the Resistance. One interesting thing about Infinite and the Custom Hero is that they seem to have a bond. Because you see, the Custom Hero is trying to fist bump Infinite, but Infinite seems to shun him off, saying no. It seems that Infinite and the Custom Hero doesn't seem want to fight each other, because when Infinite first saw Sonic, Infinite was just kicking Sonic all around, just beating him up. But it seems that here they're actually having a talk. So, interesting enough, it seems that Infinite and Custom Hero do have a connection. They probably were best friends before, and maybe something happened where Infinite became evil. I really don't know what's going on with those two, but it seems like those two were really good friends before, and now they have something going on with them. This is going to be interesting to develop the story, because it's the custom heroes like buddy, like they're buddies, but they turned on each other, and it's crazy to see like this happen. It also seems like this gonna be happening with Rouge and Shadow maybe, because it seems like Rouge is fighting with the Resistance while Shadow's fighting with the Uprising, and I really can't see what happens between these characters and their friendships and development together. That's gonna be very interesting. Shadow will be getting his own episode in Sonic Forces, and this is going to be the first time in a while that we get to play as Shadow the Hedgehog in this more boost style of gameplay, and I cannot wait. I really hope that we get to see more 3D Shadow boosting like scenes as well, because we've seen a lot of 2D of Shadow from all we've seen. I'm really hoping that we get to see 3D Shadow as well. That's going to be amazing. Overall, Shadow's gameplay looks pretty interesting because he has some type of special homing attack that Sonic does have. And I really can't wait to see what other like features Shadow has that Sonic doesn't. And this will also explain the origins of Infinite and why Shadow is on Infinite's side and Eggman's side. So overall, I really can't wait to see that. I'm guessing that this episode will also explain what happens to Omega and Rouge, and also what goes down with all the other villains that are joined on Eggman's team. This will be very interesting to see. Overall, I am very excited for Sonic Forces. I cannot wait to see what the story is going to be, all the characters that are going to be in the game, and also how more on the gameplay style. Overall, I'm very excited to see how all this stuff goes down and to see who's the identity of Infinite. It seems we may get it revealed in the comics that are coming out, so we'll have to wait and see on that one, guys. Overall, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching my thoughts and opinions over Sonic Forces at the moment. I am very excited for Sonic Forces, and I actually do believe that it's going to do better than Mania. I actually do believe that because they're both the 25th anniversary games, and this is like a lot of people are excited for Sonic Forces. People who not even like playing Sonic that much are even excited for this game. And this is going to bring in a lot of fans, and I believe, and I really am excited for it. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this discussion. Trey Mel 1. Peace out.